The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on. 419 The Grind.
It's a win. No matter how ugly it is, it's still a win. Let's go. Dear Miss Flawless, to shine over all that you call in. And I heard you go hard, you go all in. And you were made to ball like you Spalding. Time and time again, you be showing out. You be like fuck a friend, no time for falling out. And you're all about your bread, no more going out. See, that's just what I like, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, baby.
No matter what, always on the grind, cause a little's not enough. Got these bad bitches mad by the way she had it up. Just missing the price tag, cause that cash will back it up. All she do is win. I see you shining, grinding, so keep all she do is win. I see you shining, grinding, so keep winning.
You proved that you would be more than nothing. Staying ahead of the game, you realize. Let your haters motivate you into becoming whatever it is you want in your life. Don't let the clothes of the cars define you. Just love yourself like you desire to. And when times get hard, girl, just keep the faith and have your way. Have your way. Have your way.
No matter what, always on the grind, cause a little's not enough. Got these bad bitches mad by the way she had it up. Just missing the price tag, cause that cash will back it up. All she do is win. I see you shining, grinding, so keep all she do is win. I see you shining, grinding, so keep
Shorty
shining.
got a flawless swagger, ain't a chick better. Doing all the things that I like. Being a freak, she a master. Picky, don't tell the past. So good, I wanna make her my wife.
All she do is win, no matter what. Always on the grind, cause a little's not enough. Got these bad bitches mad by the way she had it up. Just missing the price tag, cause that cash will back it up. All she do is win. I see you shining, grinding, so keep all she do is win. I see you shining, grinding, so keep winning.
You are listening to 419 Grind Podcast, Toledo's source for exclusive news in music, business, sports, and entertainment.
Your body calling, I'm answering on that first ring. Beverly Kruger, I'm killing shit in your wet dreams. Die face first in your trust chest, got my beard shining like bling bling. She asks how I like my cookies, told her double stuff, I need more cream. She like short things, I'm talking orgasms on orgasms, knees touching shoulders on strap. Slide 2 fingers in your tongue tickle clip, Walmart demise roll back. She pulling my hair, I'm yanking out tracks, put a tip in and whisper who's that? Sex on fire, perfect match, now I'm Harlem shaking, baby take that. Take that.
Every single part of you feel like a blessing. But baby, I got a confession. When you're sexing me, you feel like I'm in heaven. So baby, I got a suggestion. Make me a sex fiend, baby, baby, sex fiend. Make me a sex fiend, baby, baby, sex fiend. I'm feeling for ya. Sexing ya, I'm telling you what you wanna hear, yeah. So baby, let me clear the air. I'm about to lick you up so I can take your whole soul now. And if I pick you up, I might take the bus to go downtown. I know it's slippery when wet, but I ain't even done yet. And if I have happen to drown, I won't have no regret. Every single part of you feel like a blessing. But baby, I got a confession. When you're sexing me, it feel like I'm in heaven. So baby, I got a suggestion. Make me a sex fiend, baby, baby, sex fiend. Make me a sex fiend, baby, baby, sex fiend. I'm feeling for ya. I'm feeling for ya. Girl, you got me feeling. I'm feeling for ya. Oh, no, 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 no. A sex fiend, baby. Sex fiend. Can you make me a sex fiend, baby? Sex fiend. I'm feeling for ya.
This is another 419 Grind exclusive.
She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, it's like a heart attack. I gotta go, my heart's not attached. I let her go, but she keep running back, right back. She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, it's like a heart attack. I gotta go, my heart's not attached. I let her go, she keep running back, right back. Hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. Hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. I got trust issues, but I learned from my lessons. All my old exes thought that I was a menace, yeah. Took her serious, but then she cheated like a villain. She wanted bad, but I'm one in a million. But your love is stronger than a feeling, and it hurts just think about you leaving. I can't waste no more time. Gotta leave you in the past, now just move on, girl. 'Cause I know what you like. I'm made up in your life to be there all the time. The timing isn't right, but what is up, just focus. She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, just like a heart attack. I gotta go, my heart's not attached. I let her go, but she keep running back, right back. She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, it's like a heart attack. I gotta go, my heart's not attached. I let her go, she keep running back, right back. Hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. Go, go, go. Hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. Go, 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 go. Drop down, get your ego on. Say the way you hit the floor, get your ego going. You ain't worried about your past, only where you're going. But if you focus on the future, you gon' keep on growing. Oh, I can help you with your problems. I'm doing my thing, single with no baby mama. I'm living my life like there's no tomorrow. I know what you like, I got a shirt you can borrow. Let's go. Hold up, girl. I'm falling for the same thing, repeating these patterns like I'm going insane, man. Get to the bag, money is ag, counting them racks, yeah. Looking at last, look at my past, get to the bag, yeah. She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, it's like a heart attack. My heart's not attached. I let her go, but she keep running back, right back. She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, it's like a heart attack.
Hey, yo, Lane, check dig, man.
I was just sitting back reminiscing, man, you know what I'm saying, and vibing on how things used to be, you dig? Like when we was West End used to rock, St. Angeles jump, you know?
When children used to see the test every day. I used to go to Lido. When kids really used to go outside and play. I used to go to Lido. When females used to carry themselves as women. I used to go to Lido. When hustlers used to chew their tongue without snitching.
Listen, I remember back in the day when I was a child, doing bad, mama used to take us to eat at Hot and Now. Very convenient, the food was good and plus it was cheap. Creeping off the block to go swimming at Willie's every week. Dirt courts and just about every backyard hooping on crates. Sneaking jars out the house trying to catch lightning bugs and snakes. The good old days when penny candy really used to cost a penny. Ice cream truck had ice cream on it, you could buy for 10 pennies. Pimping your bike out with chrome caps, reflectors and mirrors. The hood used to be a village back when the neighbors cared. It was less snitching, more females carried themselves like women. I wish I could go back and visit, cause I miss the old Toledo.
When children used to see the test every day.
I mean, it ain't got that same vibe it got no more in the streets, you know?
Used to go outside and play.
Yeah, okay. I feel where you going, CJ.
Females used to carry themselves as
Okay,
women.
man. It's your boy Bobcat, man. Just reminiscing, check this.
Where hustlers used to chew their tongue without snitching.
I'm just reminiscing about the old days. And nah, I don't go far back as the OJs. Lane, look, I'm talking late 80s, early 90s. On Auburn up at Peach Rose is where you could find me. I was screaming crossroads for the love of the dough. 1600 until the world blow. When Indo and Joint Mob had a lock on the South. And Arden Coleman had you scared to come out of your house. Around the time when Magic Wand found out he was Plera. And Ray Stone was so fly, yeah, that was the era. Clinty and Philly and all was reppin' for Out Hill. That Scott and Libby gang could damn near get a nigga killed. When Northtown was bumpin', Southwick was slumpin'. Follow the light, lightning rod had every club jumpin'. I give her arm, a leg, 2 shoulders, and a tooth. To see Toledo how it was in my youth. Man, I miss the old Toledo.
When children used to see the test every day. When kids really used to go outside and play. When females used to carry themselves as women. When hustlers used to chew their tongue without snitching.
Wake up, Toledo. You're listening to the 419 Grind, Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Hey.
Oh man, it's too early for this. It's too early for this.
It's Friday.
Already?
Hey, you alright, boo, over there?
It's too early for what? For Friday?
I'm gonna get it together.
Oh, she alright.
Good morning, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in.
I just saw the little delay.
You are tuned in to the all-new Rise and Grinding Morning.
The Rise and Grinding.
I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
Oh my goodness.
You're tuned into the #1 podcast. I do know that.
Oh,
say
well,
that.
say that
The
then.
#1 podcast in the city of Toledo, soon to be
better say it.
nationwide. Okay, I'm
better
gonna talk
say it.
my itch. Okay,
Talk it.
Okay,
Oh.
cause it's my birthday
Hey.
weekend.
Hey.
It's
your birthday
Aries
weekend?
season. Hey.
Happy birthday.
Hey.
Chill.
Thank you guys. Shout out to my sis Ass.
Ass? Oh, wow, Leah.
Your sis ass
She done
strong,
put
Leah.
something in her car. What's going on, sis? You're doing great.
My sis Ashton Kutcher.
Hey,
She's tuned
shout out
into
to
the live.
Ashton. That's our
I
girl.
love you, sis. Thank you.
That's
I
up.
appreciate you. That means the world to me, and I appreciate you tuning in and showing the love and support. I love you, sis.
Hey.
And I love everybody on the live right now. Thank you
morning
guys
to our
for all the
grinders.
love and support. Good morning to our grinders. Good morning to our sponsors. Hot
Hot
Box,
Box.
Essential Vibes,
Yes.
Mud City ENT, Land Self, the People Salesman,
Yep.
Greater New Psalmist Church,
Amen.
Young Men and Women for Change,
Yes, sir.
J. Rush Jennings,
Yep.
Sasha Denise, and the Social Butterfly.
Hey.
And if you would like to become a sponsor of the #1 podcast, voted 2020, shout out to Toledo City Paper.
Shout out.
Send your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com, and you can be a sponsor of our show.
Dominique Jones also put how you can be a sponsor.
Dominique, shout out to our girl. If you want to be an intern, sis, just say that.
Hey, you trying to come join the team, just say that. Okay?
Send your info.
Okay? Because you was on it, and we appreciate you.
We appreciate you. We can type it fast enough.
Man, we can appreciate that for real.
Shout out to our grinders.
Okay, shout out to our girl Nikki Massey. Okay.
Hey.
Royalty Custom Beauty. She dropped us off some gifts. They're sitting over here.
Oh. Can we open them now?
Yeah, let's go ahead and open our gifts real quick.
Ooh, J. Cool.
Hey,
We
J.
love
Cool
gifts.
got a gift.
J. Cool.
Who's J. Cool? Who's that
You know
guy?
that's you.
The coolest guy around.
Hey.
Okay.
What we got?
What y'all got?
Some butter.
Oh.
Body butter.
What's this, some chicken seasoning?
What you got?
Oh, no, this is bath soap.
They know you like chicken.
He said chicken.
Bath
Okay,
soap.
so I got body butter. Let me open it up.
When the last time you took a bath? I mean, like a bath, not like.
It smell good.
Sit down in the tub.
That
do smell
amazing.
good. So what is this? Is mine's body butter too?
Yeah.
Custom beauty.
Both of them body butter?
Yeah, I think they are, but they're two different scents.
Mine said denim. Is that?
Yeah, mine said denim.
One is denim and one's
What's that, like a rugged jean, like a jean jacket?
probably like a fresh linen type of smell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it do smell good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
We love gifts.
Thank you, Nikki. Shout out to Royalty Custom Beauty. We're gonna get her in here in the next week or so we can definitely find out about her business and her location and all those great things. You can find out where to get her products.
Dominique said, "Yeah, Harold, put them on your elbows."
You want some of this body butter? Yeah, because
I'm missing.
yeah,
His
here.
elbows pretty.
They cool this time. Let me see.
You know, just
you can never have too much. You can never have too much.
Let me use mine. Let me use mine.
Yeah,
get yourself together.
Get it together.
I wanted a demonstration. Y'all could have just said that like Harold try it all. Oh, it's kind of stiff.
It is, but
you don't need that much. Okay.
No, that's what I'm saying. See, that's that real.
But look, if you look
It's
at
like
it,
butter.
Yeah, it's like butter, baby.
Let me
Okay,
see. Let me see.
like butter, baby. Your skin feeling like butter, baby. Yeah, look at that. Look at right for real. You glowing over there now. You glistening. You over there glistening.
He is.
And you only put a little bit.
He looking like a piece of chicken covered in olive oil.
You over there looking like a just piece of chicken. I'm ready to
Crispy chicken.
slap some hot sauce on it.
Piece of bread. Piece of bread.
Piece of bread, Mama Riley. That chicken sandwich.
You ain't got to put no more on there.
Remember?
You good.
I gotta hit this one.
Yeah, hit that one. Hit that daddy.
You want him the same complexion.
And then take a rub and just go all like up in the air. Just hit that thing.
You would bring your tattoo back to life. Look at him.
That gave your arm life. Hey, shout out to Royalty Custom Beauty because that body butter just gave him life. Do you
That's
understand me?
real.
And it just gave me life as well.
I'm feeling so sexy right now.
He look like a new chicken part.
So butterlicious.
He a chicken part.
It's
Are you feeling
real.
butterlicious?
Oh yeah,
I'm
it's
feeling
real.
butterlicious.
Oh my goodness.
And you know what? Actually, I forgot to put lotion on. I mean, actually, I didn't forget. I was rushing today, so I didn't put no lotion around my ankles.
You ain't
I'm gonna get them together. I'm gonna get them
Oh, I
together.
thought you had on socks.
Get them
Oh
together.
no, I got on my socks,
That's
but
probably
you
what's
feel
up.
me? I'm gonna get these things
Man,
together.
this took over the
'cause
whole show.
This is like amazing. I'm just. Yeah.
I like it when we get gifts.
I love it.
Oh, I love this.
I love it.
Oh,
And you know, shout out to my girl Aisha. She just gave me my fresh pedicure. Got my toes together.
Okay.
Hey, what Bernie Mac
She
said
keep
on
me
life?
together.
On life. Oh, it's soft like woman's hand. Woman's hand. Ooh.
Ooh, I'm cracking
Yeah,
up.
hey, it smells so good in here, Nikki. It smells so good in here right now. Like hey,
denim.
it smells so good in here, and my feet feel like silk now.
Oh,
Yes.
I better get y'all some.
Yay. Y'all better
Royalty
get with my
Custom
girl
Beauty.
Nikki Massey on Facebook, and you probably can find Royalty Custom Beauty. That's custom with a K. You can check that out probably on
Well, she have the
Facebook.
pop-up
But
shops?
she's gonna be here. She's gonna be here in the next couple weeks. So
Cool.
yeah, we gonna definitely get
Yeah,
her
I
in
probably
here.
need to re-up on my little body butter.
Yes,
now my tat looking
this
nice
is-
and crispy.
This is amazing.
Okay, so traffic weather. No, because it was a traffic blocking on my road
was,
right past
yep,
Douglas.
yep.
Oh, was
Yeah,
it?
it
The
was.
police had it blocked
Yeah.
off.
What happened? Was it an accident? I couldn't get
I
past
don't
it.
know.
Yeah, that's what
I had to cut
I
over.
think it was a fire or something that happened in the building, so they had to block like two blocks
okay.
off on Monroe Street. Yep.
Yeah, we had to go around this morning.
What's
So.
that street? I think it's by Hartford.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you going down the road, be careful.
Yeah, I think I heard traffic on the radio this morning, and nothing else was closed. 475 was clear. 75 north and south had flowing traffic, so nothing in that area.
But it's Friday, so people tend to drive a little fast on Friday. So
and it looked like it's gonna be nice out too.
And the sun will be in your face.
Listen,
put your hater blockers on.
Yeah, well, yes, it is. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, and the weather is also amazing. It's beautiful outside. Thank you for that traffic report. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
It's currently 57 degrees. The sun is poking out. It's looking beautiful already. We're going to get to a high of 72 today.
That's what's up.
And we're going to have sun. And I mean, it's going to be partly cloudy, partly sunny all day. So you know how that goes. But tomorrow it'll be 77 and we're going to have a 90% chance of rain. So you know how that is, though. It's going to be like real nice and warm, but then it's probably going to like sprinkle sometimes and then it goes away.
Good,
yeah, it does. Especially, you know, it's going to be 77 degrees. So it's going to be nice either way. And then Sunday it's going to drop down to 55. So it's going to get a little chilly on Sunday, and we're going to see some rain on Sunday as well. So definitely make sure you have a jacket when you go out on Sunday because it's going to be a little chilly.
Dominique just showing out this morning. She said downtown is still blocked off. 16th and 13th Street blocked for construction. Girl, bring your butt on up here.
Okay, Dominique Jones with the traffic report.
Yes, with the traffic report.
Email. She is just on top of it.
Back,
girl, you are just on top of it. I am here for it.
Listen.
And then what else did she say? She said, my girl Nikki Massey that brought this stuff in for us, she also does nails. So Nails by Nikki J. Also look her up. Dominique put that in there in the comments. So thank you for that too, Dominique, for giving me that friendly reminder.
Nikki, quit giving away all the secrets. You ain't had nothing for the interview.
Hey, I had an idea. I'll tell you about it before we do trending topics. But
what's the idea?
If we're done with weather, I can talk about the idea.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Guess what?
We love your ideas. You always have fresh, hot ideas.
No, I had an idea to where we have a Zoom show. Where you can zoom in on the 419 Grind, Rise and Grind Morning Show. A special day. I don't know what day it will be. I don't know. But we have our Zoom set up and anybody can zoom in, but they have to take their turns, you know. So if you want to be on the show to promote your show, you don't have to be here. We can have a Zoom show.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep, and everybody who wants to be on the show that day can zoom in.
Okay. I love it.
So we'll figure out the logistics on that. Make sure all the wiring is properly connected.
It's connected because it's connected now. It's like permanently connected now.
Make sure Buckeye ain't tripping. Buckeye was tripping the last couple of days. I heard people was on Facebook tripping.
Yeah.
What, is this something on my face?
No.
They're laughing at you. Your derogatory comment about our riot room.
I said we go. That's our checklist. You know, we make sure everything's
that's your cue to just be saying, you know, I'm stupid. Let me be quiet.
Clyde, who takes care of all that?
Us.
Wait a minute.
Who's us?
Who takes care of all that?
J. Cool.
I can't get no credit on Friday.
Not on Friday. I can't lie on Friday.
What you say I'm supposed to say?
I can't lie on Friday.
Moving right along.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. No, I'm clearing this up.
Get it on his ass.
I'm not gonna lie on Friday if I can't tell the truth on Thursday. Makes no sense, right? Exactly.
He was trying to figure it out.
I wasn't trying to figure it out. I was wondering why he's saying that. But okay, that's cool. I'll take that. Ray Armstrong, that's a dope idea.
Who said that?
Ray Armstrong.
Oh, thanks, Ray.
I hope he be the first one to zoom in.
I hope he is too, because we've been playing his music, so.
We have?
Yeah.
I was playing. Girl, you almost spit that water all over the whole stage.
The stage?
Yeah.
Not the stage.
He's stupid. Be quiet.
Okay, I'll be stupid today. What the trending topic music at? I like that beat. Drop the beat.
Drop the beat.
We got trending topics, Leah and Shae and
we
Clyde.
got them.
What's the passcode?
Shae ain't got none.
4191.
It's trending topics in Toledo on the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
RC killed your little verse yesterday.
No, he didn't. It was trash.
Wait, what? He killed my
RC
verse?
had bars for you.
He rapped on the beat?
Yeah.
On the beat.
For real? I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. No, I was at the dentist.
You supposed to have a dentist putting on that little TV on the
We try to make sure he cool and stay down. What'd he say? Let me hear it. Run it back.
What he said? Why I gotta be Tito? Why? Why I can't be Jermaine or Randy? He said Jesse Michael and I'm Tito.
Dang, that's tough.
Who said that?
These comments is going crazy. Now the Carter like to zoom out there too.
Hey,
It's a good idea.
She'll be on there zooming. A social butterfly.
So, while we're doing trending topics, I want to start with the DMX story. There's still being rumored that he passed away. It is not true. He is still on life support. As far as we know, there was no news of him actually passing away, or they didn't pull the plug or anything. So he's still brain dead or whatever. No brain signals or whatever. Mm-hmm. So we just keep praying for him. Well, I mean, we all know DMX and how he felt about life and how he changed his life from the stuff that he did before, and how he ministered to people in certain ways.
And he believes in the power of prayer, so let's just keep praying.
Yes.
They said the family should be making a statement sometime this morning.
Yeah, okay, because as I know we were talked about it yesterday. They said that on Wednesday the family was going in to like make a decision. So I was wondering, like,
and they'll make it today.
Okay.
Well,
definitely prayers. I mean, obviously they're still deciding to keep him alive. Like they're not, you know, they haven't put the plug on him, so they feel. I think they want to definitely lift him up in prayer, and you know, God can do miraculous things.
Yeah, and
so
pray for his family. Whatever happens with
Yeah.
the situation, like pray for his family that they have strength through this whole situation.
Yes.
Well, you know who did pass away?
I was about to say the same thing. Yep.
Who?
Prince Philip.
Queen Elizabeth's husband.
Yep, at 99.
Wow.
99?
99. He died in the Buckingham Palace this morning.
Okay.
Yeah. So keep them family in prayers too.
Prayers out to the
Royal family.
The royal family.
Wow.
99 years old.
99. Wow.
And they was married over
70
decades.
Yeah.
Wow.
70 years?
70
Amazing.
Ooh,
years.
he dealt with her for 70
That's a long
years.
time to go.
Crazy.
She was
one
queen,
person.
Queen Bee.
Queen Bee.
For real.
70 years.
She put the beat on me.
We can barely make it work for 7 months when we go around this month.
7 days now.
Right.
Right.
It's harder and harder.
70.
Shoot. I said, God, I'm tired of these 2 and 3 month relationships. If I'm just an oil change, just say that.
Oh, wow. 3,000 miles.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
You was crazy.
An oil change?
Yeah, I'm 3,000 miles.
That's 15 minutes.
You know y'all special around here. We can't deal with y'all.
Well, you know, switching gears a little bit on a lighter note, Snoop Dogg, our boy, you know, he's king of 420, right? So for all the 420 friendly people, you know, for 420's coming up, and there's always a big event that goes on, you know, every year on 420. But since COVID has happened, obviously last year didn't go on, so this year now they've you know, obviously had time to get together like a virtual type of thing. Okay. So they've basically put together some sort of virtual
Hash bash?
Even higher together celebration is what it's called. It's put on by Weed Maps. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the app Weed Maps.
Kind of. What is you where the weed man at?
Yeah, basically, it's an app you can download
legal?
to your phone. Yeah, like in places where
legal,
marijuana is legal,
sweet.
and it basically tells you all the locations where you can go find it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
and it'll even like pull up people who deliver. So like if you don't have a car and you need it delivered to you, like it's crazy.
Like on Half Baked when
I mean, I don't know anything about this. I just seen it on Google.
That's crazy.
But so for the 420 people, there's definitely a big celebration, and Snoop Dogg is gonna be hosting it.
I was about to say, Wiz Khalifa gonna be there too?
He gonna be there with ASAP Rocky and Jhené Aiko.
What?
Yeah, so that's gonna be dope.
My
And they're gonna be Snoop Dogg says, he, quote, "I celebrate anything cannabis and the culture around it because cannabis brings people together, and Weed Maps is doing just that." And then he's dropping a new album called From the Streets to the Sweets, and he's gonna give his fans a little something to smoke on this holiday, he said. So additional guests are gonna be G-Eazy, Revolution's Eric Rockmany, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, and some other people. So it's gonna be and Wiz Khalifa will be there, so he'll be hosting a cipher.
Him whipping up something that looks like a science project.
Yeah, he'll be there with he's got some people from some artists from his Taylor gang, and they're gonna be performing. So, and then there's gonna be a cipher. So that's gonna be hot. It's gonna be a really dope event. So it's gonna start at 1:00 on Tuesday, April 20th. Adults 21 and older in the U.S. And you can tune in the U.S., Canada, and Mexico can all tune in for free. And it's a virtual celebration. So for all of you 420 people, there you go.
That's what's up.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right, I got some.
What you got?
When it comes to movies that make you laugh and keep you on the edge of your seat, or just a black cult classic in general, you cannot have the conversation without mentioning the film House Party. The 1990 film stars the iconic duo Christopher Kidd Reed and Christopher Play Martin, Tisha Campbell Martin, and Martin Lawrence, A.J. Johnson, and along with others. That was a huge success in theaters back in the day. Now they are trying to do a remake with LeBron James and Maverick Carter production, along with other producers who are working on rebooting the film. So we can look out to see about that.
I wonder who would they get to do Kid and Play?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be Kid and Play, but as far as
that's something.
Maybe
I be
The
feeling
two-
like
those
some
two
classics
characters.
should just stay a classic because I'm like,
I think that's a good reboot.
Are they gonna like?
think
Is it
so.
gonna be like
A
their
House Party
kids or
one?
something? Like their sons?
That's
Like
what I'm
how? You
saying.
know what I mean?
I wonder how it's gonna be.
You think it'll be the same movie,
House
same
Party?
type of movie?
Yeah, how can you not? Yeah,
I
it
mean,
seems like they would. Do
it
a
seems
house
like they
party.
would bring back like maybe their kids are here now and their kids are in
Right.
college,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
having like a house
exactly.
party
Yeah.
or whatever.
Not
or
like a
something.
remake, but a reboot.
Yeah.
They got like 4 house parties already. Like one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but after the second
After the third one, it was.
the third one.
I like the third because Bernie Mac was in the third one. And
Okay, right,
that's
right,
when
right.
Immature was the little kid.
Yeah.
That fourth one though, when Immature took over, that was.
Oh
like,
yeah.
So I wonder how that's gonna be.
I think I watched
like
like 2
House Party
minutes.
5 or like they was gonna remake the first one.
I don't know. We're gonna have to be on the lookout for it too. You know, so yeah, we're gonna have to see what that one gonna do.
Wow.
Yeah, it don't say when, but they definitely in the works of it. So we've been looking out for that.
Anything else?
What you got?
Well, I was another sports news. I know a lot of people heard about Phillip Adams, ex NFL player. He was being treated for mental issues, but he took himself out and his family.
Wait, who was this?
Phillip Adams.
What sport did he play?
He played football. He spent 6 seasons in the NFL. He has been named as a mass shooter behind the horrifying killing of a widely adored medical expert and his grandchildren, ESPN reported.
What? He killed his grandchildren.
I thought it was his family. I read it wrong too. He kills 5, including beloved ER doctor who previously treated him before turning the gun on himself. So, Robert Leslie, his wife Barbara Leslie, and grandchildren Ada Leslie and Noah Leslie were pronounced dead at the scene, along with James Lewis, who worked at the house. Adams came to the home on Wednesday with a .45 caliber weapon and shot him. After killing him and his family, the former defensive back fled to his parents' home, which is nearby, and barricaded himself inside. Police evacuated both his parents, and then he took himself out in the house. Took himself out in the
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
My bad.
That's crazy.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah, it's very sad.
The CTE is serious. That's the brain damage that you get from playing football, any kind of contact sports, really. And it causes brain damage that causes people to have these violent outbreaks.
That's crazy.
So
Aren't they
yeah.
like? And they're trying to bring a lot of awareness now to
Yeah.
that, right? Like to the harm and the damage that football causes. You know, the athletes.
I don't think it's just football. It's just the way people are, the way football is being played. Now they got the new helmets that they use now, where it has more padding in the helmets. But at the same time, they changed rules in football to where you can't hit people with your head anymore,
Right.
Because that causes you damage and it could cause somebody else damage at the same time.
Is that the movie Will Smith was
Yep.
played the doctor in? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it says he previously played for the Patriots, the Seahawks, the Raiders, the Jets, and the Falcons. So prayers go out to that family.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's tragic.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's horrible.
Okay, it wasn't his own family.
No, it was
the physician's family.
Oh my.
I wonder what made him do that.
Oh, so it was a physician who had once treated him for
Yep.
these head like issues or whatever.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So he went after the physician and his family.
Yeah.
I wonder
My
if he was
gosh.
trying to like take him off. Was he already done playing football or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I wonder what made him trigger to want to do that.
Maybe because
Because
don't you have to
that's-
get like a clean bill of health from your doctor in order to keep playing?
Yeah.
That's
So
what I was
maybe
wondering. Was he
you
trying to
know,
go back and
yeah,
do clearing? That's
and
what I was
then they,
wondering.
you know, he,
I mean, obviously his head
obviously-
wasn't right.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
In order,
horrible.
to do that.
That's sad.
The kids too, the grandchildren. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
And even just a statement from his father. His father, Alonzo Adams, said football was why things went wrong for his son. So.
CTE is serious. You're right.
Crazy. And
That's
you
crazy.
and you just think, because you think of like all the kids who like, you know, play
Wanna play
football and
football,
dream to go to the NFL, and you know, you can get
It
your,
ain't all
you
good.
can go and, he like lived his dream. He went and played football. He did all that. And then just to like basically have this
Throw
end
your
up
whole
being his
life away.
legacy. Like that's really sad.
That is
Very sad.
Yeah.
I mean,
Tragic.
it's happened in wrestling. It's happened in MMA. They have these problems with. I mean, I know MMA has done some changes in some rules, but all sports has changed rules. But it's just what do you do? Like, how do you can't say, hey, there's no football anymore.
Right.
So
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm sorry I read it wrong. I thought it said he killed his family, but it was the doctor's family. So.
That's crazy.
That's even worse.
Yeah,
That's
that's
crazy.
even worse, yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, switching gears a little bit, but still in the sports world, the Lakers, they're going to be raising their banner. Their banner 17 on May 12th. So it's the banner for their
That's
17th.
This is sad.
Wait, why is that sad?
The
He's not a
17th.
Lakers fan.
The 17th championship banner for the Lake will soon be hanging in the Staples Center. So according to ESPN, the Lakers will reveal their newest banner on May 12th, and that's actually their last home game of the season against the Houston Rockets.
Sad day in sports.
They said that they decided to wait because, for one, on opening night they weren't allowed to have any fans. And now that they've been given the green light to have some fans in the stadium, they basically are gonna save that for the last game of the season and treat the fans that are gonna be there, to be able to be a part of it.
Awesome.
So
Sad day in sports.
LeBron James and Anthony Davis are basically excited to get back on the court. They're saying, quote, "The weatherman says the weather is changing soon and it predicts a thunderstorm is coming." That's what James said. That's what LeBron said. He said, "Folks, prepare and take the proper caution measures to stay safe."
Wow.
So a storm is
He's
coming.
coming back with a storm.
So he's
with a
coming back with a
vengeance.
vengeance. Yes. He ain't playing with y'all.
He sent out the call.
Well, it's another sad day in sports with the Lakers having to raise their banner. So shout out to the, say prayers for the Lakers and their fans.
Yes.
Somebody's calling in.
Can I also say something real quick?
Yes.
While you're answering that, I also wanted to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, Dr. Breon Hall and Greater New Psalmist Church, Breon Hall Ministries. He's got a great ministry over there at Greater New Psalmist Church, 3251 Glendale Avenue. It's where I go to church when I go. I'm not gonna lie, I don't go every single Sunday, but when I go, that's my home church. So I just want to say he's got a lot of great things on his, in his ministry. So a lot of great shows, in different like prayer calls and stuff like that. So if you're looking for, that spiritual motivation and, just a spiritual home, you can count on Greater New Psalmist Church. You can find them on Facebook, and you can find Dr. Breon Hall at Breon Hall Ministries. And he has a midnight cry that he does, and he has a prayer call that he does, a women's call and a men's call. So the women's call is with a senior woman pastor, Sister Sheila, and she's amazing. And then he does the prayer call with the men. So I just wanted to put that out there because we talk about everything else, but a lot of times, I feel like we don't talk enough about spirituality and making sure that we have, our souls together. And, whatever you decide to, whatever God you serve and whatever, spirituality you have is your business, but you definitely need to seek a higher power, and if you are looking for a church home, you can go to Greater New Psalmist Church.
He sure can preach.
Yes. He's always got a great message. So check them out.
Who we got on the line?
You reach All New Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Good morning, everybody, except Jesse. This is Terrence for All Music Welch.
Good morning.
Oh, what up?
What's up?
We've been waiting on you to get started.
Y'all been ignoring me, but that's cool.
Who been ignoring you?
Man, we can't keep up with the comments today. There's a lot going
I've been all
on.
through the comments for like a week. But listen, though, that's not even why I called. I called because I just couldn't take Jesse disrespecting my squad like that. Like them booty Celtics been doing something. That ain't it.
I don't know what just happened, but the phone The phone got disconnected.
They ain't a car drive.
The car drive. You know, we got cricket service up here at the studio. So I don't know what happened. The phone got disconnected. I do apologize.
We love you, Terrence.
T-Welch. I apologize. I don't know what happened.
The show must go on.
The show must go on. So anyway.
Ashanti and Flo Rida are sparking dating rumors.
That's not true.
Who?
It's not?
No,
I saw those two stories.
She said they are just there for her to celebrate her little sister's birthday. That's her brother. They are like family.
Well, get me together. I just saw the story.
Ashanti and Flo Rida. She just made a comment right before we got on air. She made a statement.
Okay.
She like, shutting that down quick. But she also denied messing with her Gotti back when she was messing with him, too.
Well, I mean, you got to think of that situation.
We got another phone call.
That was still somebody husband.
He called from the house phone.
Is Flo Rida with somebody? No?
I don't think so. But they ain't together.
Okay, well, who we got on the line? You've reached the number one voted podcast, the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Who we got?
Good morning, y'all. It's your girl, Faithlyn.
Hey, Faithlyn. Hey, boo. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. You know, I started work today, and I feel good about it.
Yes, congratulations. That's amazing. Where are you working at?
I'll be working at the Tropical Smoothie down here in BG.
Okay, awesome.
Get your smoothie on then, girl.
On Friday, that when they get a $5 one away. The Tropical Smoothie. They got the $5 large smoothies on Friday.
Is that the $5 tropical smoothies on Fridays? Clyde wants to know.
I don't know.
She's like, I don't know about that.
So mine's $3.
It's my first day, y'all.
Okay. She only paid $3. You have an amazing first day, girl.
They didn't tell you the specials?
I'm calling because y'all always giving us the news. I want to know what's up with y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all been feeling?
Aww. Oh, that's so sweet. We're good. You know, Jesse and Clyde are about to go on a trip.
Yeah.
They about to go down to Miami. Shae's about to go out of town weekend.
Where you going?
It's my birthday weekend. So
come on, birthday weekend.
Yes, girl.
Yeah.
So
the little road.
So we're all just working and staying busy and trying to stay healthy.
What's going on in Bowling Green?
Yeah, what's going down in BG?
T-Welch said he's downstairs.
Come on up, T-Welch.
Come on up then.
Come on up.
Come on up. Ain't nobody scared of you.
All right, we ain't scared. Come up.
We ain't scared.
Sorry, we talking to T. Welch, the last caller, because he talking about he downstairs like as if, you know.
Him downstairs.
Come knock on that door.
We about to run or something. You feel me, girl? Like, Faith. Did he think we was going to run?
He tripping.
Downstairs.
He don't know what he's dealing with, parents.
Girl, for real. Yeah, so are you excited about your new job?
I'm very excited.
Good.
We can make a smoothie, get my little customer service rep going.
That's right.
It's going to be nice.
Yeah, tell them about the show.
The weather get nice. So.
Yes.
Yeah, make sure y'all be tuned in on y'all breaks.
Yes, definitely.
What time you got to go to work?
I will.
Make sure you tell all your coworkers about the show.
Huh?
I will. I actually don't go in till like 11. So I'll be up with y'all in the morning.
All right, yeah.
Keep grinding with us, girl.
You keep grinding, girl, and congratulations on your new job.
Have a good weekend.
Thanks, y'all have a great day.
You too.
Thank you. Aw, I love that.
That's the type of calls we like, Terrence.
Yeah. So Terrence,
don't call in with that negativity. No.
T. Welch, where you at? Where you at?
I don't hear no knocking at the door.
I don't hear no knocking at the door.
I guess we could take calls.
What else is going on in the comments? Nate Hicks, my boy. What's up, Nate? Myron, my girl V. Hey, V. Good morning. One of my GMP family. Who else we got on here? Antonia. Hey, girl. Dewan. I know
I say that all the time.
Lofton.
My mama on here. What's up, Mom?
Ashley Mendez. Mama Riley. Ada.
Phillips.
Ada said pin the email, Jesse.
What email?
Let's see.
Tracy
Ada said if you have a song you think is next to blow and would like to come on the show and break it in, email your information to 419grindnexttoblow@gmail.com.
Did she put it in there?
Yep, she put it in there. She said pin it.
You've reached the all new Rise and Grind Morning Show. If you're Terrence Welch, you cannot talk to us today.
Hey, don't hang up on me.
Is you at the door?
Are you at the door or not?
No, I wasn't really at the door.
Oh, okay.
You a capper.
You capping. You down there capping.
I don't hang up on me.
He knew what was up.
Don't hang up on me, man.
Hey, Terrence, can you tell us about the new video you just put out a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, tell us about the new video. See?
That's what I was calling in before I got hung up on.
Before you got rudely interrupted.
Clyde hit the button on accident. Go ahead.
It was Clyde's turn to pay the phone bill. He ain't there. Calls drop after a minute.
So we got a new video. We got a new single, a new video coming out called "Run It Up."
Okay, run it up then.
May 8th.
Take us off speakerphone.
Oh, my bad.
Is Facebook gonna let y'all play it?
Listen though.
There you go.
This a 419 grind exclusive. Only y'all gonna have it.
Oh.
So it should be able to be played.
Okay.
This is another 419 grind exclusive.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you good. I'm trying to come down there so I can premiere it and give it to y'all.
When you want to do it?
Let's try May 8th.
When? Next Friday?
May 8th.
May 8th? That's a Saturday.
May 8th.
May 8th? Okay, yeah.
Studio B?
Huh?
Studio B?
Is that?
That's
I don't know what day it is. I just made that up.
Oh.
That is a Saturday.
It is?
Yeah.
Shut up to me.
That'll work for me.
Yeah, we can do that. May 8th. We can premiere it live.
We'll figure something out.
All right.
Got you.
Appreciate y'all.
All right, we appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Go Celtics.
Disrespectful.
What's up, Ace?
Ace Boogie.
Ace Boogie. What's going on, baby?
Say good morning, grinders.
You better say something on
You
that
better
noise
say
you
something
making
on this
out there.
mic.
Say good morning.
Good morning.
Eating all the cupcakes. I saw you with the box.
Hey, don't be shouting him out.
Hey, what's up to our girl Renee Lynn? That's our girl.
Hey,
we
good
love
morning.
you too.
Yeah, when Bruce in the new video.
we gotta have Bruce back in here with some new music and a new video.
I saw him twirling and stuff on Facebook. They twirling. Some little moves or something.
That's Chris Brown.
Thank you, Donetta. Love you. I want to say shout out to my girl Tiaja Good, Miss Perfect Boutique.
Okay.
That's my girl. Check her out at I believe it's 1412 Bernath over there off of Airport Highway over there across the street from TGI Fridays.
Take a break, Leah.
All right, we're going to take a break. Shout out to our sponsors, Hotbox, Essential Vibes, Mud City ENT, Lance Elf, the People Salesman,
Yes, sir.
Greater New Psalmist Church,
Amen.
J. Rush Jennings,
Yep.
Young Men and Women for Change, Sasha Denise, and the Social Butterfly. And if you would like to become a sponsor of the #1 voted podcast, send your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com, and you can become a sponsor of the #1 voted podcast in the city.
Hey.
So we're going to take a quick break. Keep it locked. We're coming right back.
I'm broken. I'll never be the same. Gonna be my mama's way. I'm broken. I will never be the same. Gonna be my mama's way. I'm broken. I will never be the same. Gonna be my mama's way. I'm broken. I will never be the same. Gonna be my mama's way. I will never be the same. Gonna be my mama's way.
My first experience going to a dealership, I had bad credit, and the salesman made me feel horrible. I don't ever want you to have that feeling nor that experience. I guess that's why for the past 9 years they call me the people salesman. Good credit or bad credit, it does not matter to me. No matter your situation, if there's a way to get what you want done, I promise you, I will do everything I can to find it. So please be sure to stop and see me today at your people salesman.
It's the vibe for me. It's your vibe for me. Do you see me out there vibing freely? I don't care. I'm a vibe anywhere. Take a drive or by fair. Apply pressure 'cause I'm rare. It's the vibe for me.
Ohio wanna rise, and you don't want no problem with us guys. Ohio on the rise. Yeah, look. Name a better duo. Ain't no niggas you know. I came from the heavens. Park the car on Pluto. The Audemars Hublot. Pockets fat as sumo. Women on me, you know. They wanna do the you know. I'm not the number 2. I'm the numero uno. When me and Fi together, the conflict is crucial. The diamonds is future. My cousin is shooter. The other one is scammer. Another one a booster. I like them dark, full of melanin. I'm a fix, she my medicine. Her ass shake like it's gelatin. The plug card, he bout the melanin. Your man called, he bout to tell again. They got him preaching like the Reverend now. This local shit is irrelevant.
If you're tired of church as usual and you're looking for something invigorating, exciting with passion, then the Greater New Psalmist Baptist Church, 3251 Glendale, is the place for you. We are a people that's determined to occupy all streets while cultivating cultural change. The only thing's missing is you. Meet us at 3251 Glendale Avenue as we continue to be relevant and occupy all streets while cultivating cultural change.
Hello, my name is Sean Mahone Sr., Founder and Executive Director of Young Men and Women for Change Behavior Modification Bootcamp Program. If you are a parent experiencing issues or problems with your child, then give us a call today. Young Men and Women for Change, 567-277-5352. Productive leaders for tomorrow's future.
up. You are now listening to the Rise and Grind Morning Show, presented by 419 The Grind.
Welcome back. You are tuned in to the #1 voted podcast, the Rise and Grind Morning Show with Leah, Renee, Shae, Clyde, Green, and Jay. And we have our first guests in the building, special guests, okay? Because we have a legend. You are a legend here, okay?
That's a funny one.
You are a legend here, okay? If you don't know who Kristi Leigh is, I don't know where you've been. You've been under a rock, but she's, been an anchor for WTOL, Fox News, 13 ABC. You've been over at NBC 24. She's been everywhere.
She's been every single one of them.
Even the Christian network.
WLNB TV.
Yeah, so she's been rising and grinding for a long time. Because let me tell you, I know personally working on the production side in the news world, you got to get up early.
I've worked all the shifts too, of course. The morning shift, the night shift. Night shift's my jam though. I like to sleep in. So.
Yeah. Well, tell the listeners and the viewers, for those of them who don't know who you are and where you came from, where you grew up, high school, college.
Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
I told you this last time. I'm the bull. So if you don't know me, I grew up in Maumee. I was the homeschooled weirdo kid. And then I did end up going to high school at Maumee High School, went on to Bowling Green State University, and then just made my rounds at the TV station.
Yeah.
I started out at the CW. It was called the Green Team at the time, and we did local events.
Yeah, I remember when they were here.
Yeah, so that kind of started it all out, and then made my rounds.
Yeah.
Then you finally caught up with Jerry Anderson, huh?
Yes. Working with him. I mean, and I was just going through, since I am unemployed now, going through like old clips and everything, and it's just like such a great memory and time to work with like the legend Jerry Anderson.
Yes.
He made work so fun, and I also learned so much from him. So he would get a bad rap like, oh, but that voice of his, it's just so TV. But that was his shtick, and he was good at what he does.
He was such a very humble person. That's what I remember about him. Like, I was almost scared the first time I met him. I didn't even want to speak to him because I didn't know how he. And he walked up and spoke to me. Hi, how you doing? And I was just like, oh my gosh, he's so nice.
Yeah,
like he was so
friendly.
nice, very down to earth and humble.
I mean, he was a part of our homes for you couldn't go to sleep without seeing Jerry Anderson on the news.
For the longest. What year were you there at WTOL?
So well, I told you guys the story before, how I interned there, was brought back and then failed miserably at trying out for the traffic anchor gig. But then I made it back there 2017.
Okay, 2017.
To anchor the news.
Yeah.
So.
Yes. Which one was your favorite place to work at?
Gosh, man, they really are all so different. And I think at any job you have your people, and then your people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just good people, maybe people I hit heads with at each and every place, you know. Gosh, I mean, and they were just all so different of experiences, NBC 24 was fun because I had my little Wellness Wednesday thing that I did get to make my rounds at all the different. Man, Toledo has a lot of different ways you can work out or fit or be healthy, and that was interesting. Like every week I would do a Wellness Wednesday featuring a different place. So like I did the whole stripper pole workout. I did aqua fitness. Of course that's the first one that I say, but like there's just so many different ways you can work out. But that one was funny because for obvious reasons. And my photographer had a hell of a time shooting all those. He's like, turn around. Wait, no, turn the other way. He's like, I can't get an appropriate angle. It was so funny.
So introduce your man who you got next to you and tell us who he is.
And what's his zodiac sign?
I'm the last day of Aquarius.
Okay.
So kind of the water bearer phasing into the fish.
Okay.
Babe, you got a good radio voice.
Yes. Come through this airphone.
Way too many menthol cigarettes in my
She over here like, boy, do that thing.
We're going to have to get some mics at home.
She like, you been high now, so none of them little secrets.
I'll go ahead and pour the water.
On my social medias, I'm very open and vomit my life out there, right? But like I have kept my love life.
Ooh.
Like,
Well, we get the exclusive. Okay. It's John Scott, right?
Yes.
It's John Scott. First of all, let's introduce him by his name.
Yes.
It's John Scott. Thank you for
He's got
stopping
that
in with
TV
us.
Very welcome.
Yes, that's a great TV name. And you got the voice.
John
Hold on, let me
Scott.
come in here trying to take my job.
Hey, I recommend it. When Kristi had said that you would hit her up to come on the show, I said I think you should.
Yes.
Awesome.
Oh, we're honored to have you guys come in here.
Yes.
Like, and,
Yeah,
you
I am
know, all the
too.
way from California.
So none of your followers knew about your
No, he was my hidden secret.
Her boo thing. Her boo thing.
No, I mean, like, I don't know. Like I said, there's so much of my life out there that, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna call out some people right now.
That's why she keeps
Who you about to call out?
I'm
The
gonna call
DMs get
out
crazy.
the people. Okay, this is another reason, and I want
Those DMs. What?
I want to know if any of you feel called out. But this is another reason why I like for the longest time. Well, being a mom too, like
Yeah.
you just keep your
for
that
sure.
under, those kinds of things under. You take it cautiously and everything. But like I would get so annoyed. I'm not gonna lie when I would get on social media and like people be posting their loved one, and then like a week later somebody I'm like, who's this guy? Right?
We was just starting to like him, and now we gotta get to know a whole new person.
As the world turns.
It sounds.
You don't want to be that one?
No,
it's like as soon as you get to claiming them, they get to acting up, right? So
I didn't want to be that person that was like, here's my person, and then like a week later, where'd that guy go? You know,
he over there with the other
So
person.
you know what it is, John. It's time for you to tread carefully.
Well, that's how I was when I met her. I remember I'd be like, well, you know, what are you doing tomorrow? And she'd be like, well, we'll see. And I'm like, well, I'll hit you up tomorrow then. It was like that every day for months.
Hey, but you was persistent, right?
I was every day.
How long y'all been together now?
So it's been a year.
Okay.
About a year.
Yeah.
And he's originally from Baltimore, but he's from here. So
Okay.
we've been long distance for.
Now, what brought you from Baltimore?
We're creeping more towards 2.
What?
Yeah,
Get her
definitely.
together. Get her
Because we were over a year. We were over a year when I proposed, a year and a half.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, there we go. See what I'm saying? Breaking news.
He said he been chasing that for a long
Breaking
time.
news.
He said, I've been chasing this for a long time. Okay, ain't been no year.
Blurring together on
Get
this
y'all
one.
on the boom for that. We don't get
California's
enough
been a
credit.
year.
California been
Oh,
here.
okay.
Yes, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so yeah, we've been long distance for a year, but yeah, we've been together.
So when's the lucky
Year
date?
and a half? Oh,
We're not
man.
sure yet with COVID.
Right.
Yeah.
We can't plan anything, to be
So
honest.
let me ask you this.
We didn't even know
go
where we're
ahead.
going to be living. I don't have a job.
You met her. She was
Real life
already
issues.
obviously a single mom.
Yes.
And you know, like you said, you were trying to, you know, get with her, get some of her time. And she's we'll see, you know, kind of whatever. Because that's how we do as single moms. Like, listen, you can't give everybody your time. So
100%.
we kind of blow you off a little bit to see, you know, what type of persistence
100%.
you know you're gonna put in. You were persistent, right? So
Yeah.
what made you want to be persistent and say, nah, this is it.
Well,
She's the one.
So, what was it? The first conversation I actually ever had with Kristi, I think she had maybe a Moscow Mule or so. and looked at me and said, I'm 36 with 3 kids. And I'm like, and your point? You know? My mother, I was born in Cleveland. And my father was abusive. My mom put us in the car in the middle of the night and actually tiffin and drove us to Baltimore. So I was raised in Baltimore.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I don't know. I never really looked at anything different as far as a woman with kids. I mean, my mother had to overcome different adversity and whatnot. So
if anything, you respected it.
yeah, 100%, 100%. It takes a lot of work.
that's
I know
real.
I was a wild
That's
kid.
so real because it's so
Yeah.
many. I mean, it's not enough men who respect that.
Yeah, no, I agree.
No, they don't.
Just don't be a
That's kind of how it was. She's like, oh, I got through. I'm like, yeah, I'm a grown ass man.
That's right. I know that's right. I know that's right. You can snag you on.
Look at her smile, too.
You got a brother?
I do.
Is he like you?
I got 4 brothers.
Are they single?
Yeah.
Okay, are they single?
Well, one of them's a gay hairdresser in DC.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. We love gay hairdressers.
Let me know about the single straight one. Which one? What you got for me?
I got one in Cleveland. I got one in Cleveland. I got one in
He right in
Nashville.
Cleveland.
We're all over
Okay.
the place.
Okay,
Yeah.
right in Cleveland. Shae, you better get your.
Shae, this is a morning show, not a dating show.
But we about to be on Mega Matchmaker too, so we're trying to figure it out. Listen.
That's beautiful. So how do y'all that long distance? Because I worked on the road doing construction.
Yeah,
and I've been in a relationship long distance. How that work for y'all? Like, you know.
Well, I mean, that's what really cinched it for me as far as because I've been divorced for 5 years or longer. Gosh, like everything blurs together, but like a long time.
Yeah.
And so I mean, I was not wanting to commit to anybody for like the longest time, but like what told me that he was different was when I was looking at moving and taking a next step, getting out of my comfort zone, out of this area. I feel like since he was living here, most guys would have been like, no, you got a good thing going here. Like, you know, we were early in our relationship, but the fact that he like said, no, I think you need to go. I think you need to do this. And so it's like he was putting our relationship like on the altar, like willing to sacrifice it because he thought that was what was best for me at the time. So that's like what really made me realize he's a different person.
What's the risk factor, like, if you're in California, he in Toledo, and you call and he don't answer? Like, how much in trouble is he?
Well, see, you know, we had the pandemic on our side.
So y'all
had a lot of time to talk on the phone.
You better answer the FaceTime, okay?
Could get out anyways.
If you ain't answering the phone, what is you doing?
So you guys had just recently been together, and then that was when you had decided you wanted to move, or were you already like?
I was already thinking about it for like the last year of my contract with WTOL. I knew I had to make that decision. My kids were getting older. I was like, if I renew a contract, I'm here. I'm here forever, whatever, and which is fine. But like my kids were at that age that if I did want to do something different and try something, I had to do it then. So it was kind of like a now or never. The pressure was on. So I'd been thinking about it. Tough decision that whole last year of my contract, and I was really feeling like I needed to get out there and see how other people live. I mean, just like I said, just because I've lived here, went to school here, worked at every station, I was like, I feel like there's a
more than the TV
missing.
experience.
Yeah.
You need to be out there and see the real California.
Yeah, the world, you know, just a different, I mean, I felt like I had climbed the ladder and end up doing well in my career, but I was like, how would this stack up in a different market? Like, how did they do news?
Right.
I needed that challenge.
Yeah. So I mean, the only thing now to do is to go up, you know?
So now what y'all thinking? You gonna move to Cali? You come back home? Like, well, how's that going?
Yeah, so first about, because we did have you on the show with the Zoom, but some people might have missed that show. So talk about your journey of leaving here, going with your kids by yourself out there to try to start.
Yeah, no family or anything, but like this was like I had interviewed in October, and then this station had like just relentlessly come after me and kept on sweetening the deal, and there's other stations that were interested, but this one was like interested the longest, and I really clicked with the news director. They were saying journalistic integrity, viewpoint and everything, and so he really worked to get me out there, and that was an open door, you know, that wasn't going away. So I went out there, you know, brought the kids out there, and a year later through Zoom, they said that Sinclair Broadcast Group, which owned the station I worked at, was laying off about 500 people across the country, and I was one of those people. So it's like, man, move across the country and find out, you know, a year later that, my job had been laid off. But like I said before, it's given me perspective. I had been reporting about job losses and businesses struggling for the entire year as the news anchor. So I was like, well, this is only fitting that it should hit home to me too. Yeah. You know, so as far as like next steps, just very, again, open to whatever God has for me next. I'm very open to coming back here. Even before I left, I said, you know, I know I got to do this. That doesn't mean I'm not going to come back. Yeah. Like, this is home. And so I'm still very open to that.
And you came in today also to tell us about something John had going on?
Well, no, I just was just saying I hadn't revealed my relationship with John. Yeah, we are engaged.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, and
we got a caller. Somebody want to talk to you.
Okay.
You've reached the #1 podcast, the Rise and Grind Morning Show with Leah, Renee, Shae, K, Clyde, Green, and Jay. Who do we got on the line?
Oh, they just left.
Oh, wow. You got ghosted.
Don't call back.
You got
ghosted. What happened? This is why.
Well, you know, so when you were talking about kind of what we had going on, it's kind of in a way how me and Kristi met. Me and Kristi met multiple different ways in a lot of ways. So I represented a union here in town for the past 4 years, representing different factories. One of them, the old General Mills factory on Lasky. But when I moved here I had to my life completely bottomed out in Baltimore. And I chose Toledo to restart my life. So I moved here with no car, no job, nothing. And I moved into the north end of Toledo over on Huron Street. And so over the past 10 years, I've been putting in a lot of work over there and really helping as far as revitalization and kind of more so being a voice, I guess, for individuals in the community over there. And through that time of doing different news stories and things for the union or for the neighborhood, it's like Kristi, me and her have brushed shoulders many times, but never really talked. So when it kind of finally went in that direction,
hit that DM.
Yeah. So we have a stake in the north end of Toledo, and it's something I'm very passionate about. And what's mine is yours, and yours is mine. So, those.
So I just love his heart for that area and passion for that area. I mean, living there, and his neighbors have been told certain things by the city leadership about home ownership in that area, and you've said that they're not really following through, so you're trying to advocate. And
so and this is my perspective as an outsider. I moved from Baltimore City into the north end, and people look at me different. Kristi's actually the first woman that didn't look at me different based on where I lived in the city of Toledo. And like I said, I'm coming from a different perspective out east to where it's wild.
Right.
So I'm moving over there, and I judge everybody based off their merit and who they are as an individual, right? So I'm like, it really isn't all that wild over here.
Right.
And even so, like I said, I feel like Toledoans to a large extent can be their worst enemies and the worst critics. And I've seen that back home. I see it back east. But as far as revitalization goes, I watched Baltimore, I watched DC, I watched Philly, I watched Brooklyn and New York. I watched all of those areas beef up. Right now, anything touching the river downtown Toledo is probably the biggest moneymaker or wealth creator for any individual, especially the people that live in those neighborhoods. So, as she was saying, city does a horrible job of communicating that to people. And that those neighborhoods, which had stigmas in the past, are on the come up. All the city's money's going into those neighborhoods, from the east side to the front street over there, Huron, Erie, Michigan. All that whole area that's right there is going to beef up because it's on the river. It's where everybody just passed their tax levy for. So I've just been trying over the past 10 years. I've just been trying to be an advocate for that and really push that. And like I said, most of the time, you sit in these meetings, and I don't know, it falls on deaf ears, I think, most of the time.
Yeah.
So that's one of the big things we kind of met on. She listened to me.
Yeah. I think that's one thing that we have in common. We just both love and are fascinated by all people and all communities, and just we want to bring joy and unity to all areas, and that's something we connect on.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
That is amazing. And so you have now you're kind of just doing your independent thing. What do you call it?
My little blog.
Yeah,
okay.
What is it called?
I
love it.
I didn't know what to call it, so I just called it Diary of a Late
No, that's it's got a great ring. I love it.
Straightforward, So he's trying to work on getting a website together for me. A lot of people have asked for a podcast. He's so great at that kind of stuff. I would say even better than I am with talking and communicating those types of things. So I just, kind of start somewhere. So you just got to do and figure it out as you go.
Yep.
So
just create.
For now, I'll just talk about this journey, and then maybe move it over to a YouTube page, ultimately a website, and just see where the wind takes me.
Yeah, definitely got the support. I was starting to watch Sister Zoom go she on the beach getting a little
We'd ultimately like to do something together too. We have very similar interests and things that we like talking about, whether it be faith or politics.
Kristi Leigh t-shirts coming soon.
Right.
He's trying to monetize me.
Oh, she knows.
Oh, you trying to monetize me?
Gotta do it.
We can't do OnlyFans, so we can do t-shirts.
He's like, no OnlyFans.
The OnlyFans
I thought he said that we about to start the OnlyFans. I was like,
no.
He keeps on saying he has an OnlyFans for his feet. He's like, like, it's okay, baby. I'll make us money. I got an OnlyFans for my feet.
So speaking of money, I'm interested to know, just because I also tried that, back in 2011, I tried to go out to California. I didn't even have I had one daughter at the time, and I left her here with my mom and her grandparents so I could see if I could even make it first on my own. I wasn't brave enough to just up and take my kid and go. Like, how have you managed to make it financially in such an expensive place? Like, did your job set you up before they laid you off? Like, how is that working for you?
Well, that's a part of the tricky part of being suddenly laid off, is because it's like I worked really hard and worked my way up to a certain point, and they got me out there, like wooing me out there with a substantial amount of money and what I was doing, which is, I think, played a part of why I was laid off. Like, oh, well, she's one of the highest paid and, the newest face. Bye.
Right.
And so it almost worked against me. It also almost works against me too. It's like, okay, now I got to face the reality of maybe my next gig is going to be a pay cut, and that's okay. Because I mean, in California, you do need to make a certain amount to survive. The gas is insane. Like, I'm used to coming here and I was just telling my mom the other day, I'm like, I used to be able to go to Aldi and get some 49-cent dozen eggs. I'm like, the cheapest eggs I could get in Cali are $1.99.
Yeah. 2 for $5 Big Macs. It's like 2 for $7.
For real, everything.
Yeah,
2 for 10.
So, that's also something we've discussed. Like, it doesn't, if I find something in California, then that will get me by, then I'll stay out there. But like, time is ticking, and it doesn't make sense to stay in California and wait it out, see how things work out. Like, it would make more sense, like he said, to come home and wait it out here where the cost of living is.
Did you have to struggle or wait for unemployment to kick in like a lot of us?
I still haven't got
Charlie hasn't paid up.
Because I done stories on it, like, I knew that it was
crazy.
Insert bad word. Like, I knew it was bad. So I got on that right away, and it's like so confusing. There's like 3 different websites, and then I just certified for benefits. Like, I feel like that was like 2 weeks ago. So I'm like, when is something gonna come? But like, I was warned. People said that it takes a really long time. So I still have not gotten a dime from unemployment. I did get a severance, and that's something that's nice about California, is that you can get a severance and unemployment. But I still haven't seen a dime from the unemployment.
And I'll say, when we moved out there...
Get this for how ridiculous
ahead.
this is. No, my last paycheck from the severance is on my birthday.
Happy birthday.
When I was like, with HR, I'm like, okay, so when's like the last check? She's like, May 7th. I'm like, okay. Happy birthday to May.
No, I was going to say, when we moved out there, we packed up our house here, and me and Kristi drove 50 foot of truck in 2.5 days from Toledo to Fresno, California. We should have made
a blog out of that.
Yeah, you should have.
That was probably the most stressful part of our whole relationship, because Kristi almost took out a gas pump.
He called me an idiot, and I'm never going to let him forget.
In Oklahoma, I think it was.
He called me an idiot.
So we got a cat. We had a cat stretched across the dash, a Frenchie chilling, and me and her rocking back and forth 2.5 days. Crashed in Hooker, Oklahoma, in a truck stop. It was a ridiculous trip.
Literally at a truck stop in Hooker, called Hooker.
But she's a champ.
What radio station was y'all listening to?
I think we listened to everything.
Pandora on, man.
No, but that was our first really big argument. And really, like, we don't have arguments.
We really don't.
Like, only one. But it was when I was trying to pull out. Okay, so I was trying to pull out of this gas station.
Show them how you were doing it. You had the coffee, the phone, and then like this.
Is legit. Like,
whoa,
50-foot U-Haul. Like, it's like...
Put both hands on the wheel, ma'am. Like, what are you doing?
The biggest U-Haul you can get, plus with the trailer of my Jeep in the back.
Wow.
And then she jumps out mad at me, runs. The Frenchie jumps out the truck. I'm like, oh my gosh, everything's going to hell.
Well, she thought she was in a Prius.
Oh, I was like... with the phone and the coffee.
He's like, you almost took out the whole
St. Louis. I think it was St. Louis. Because I woke up and we seen the arch. I think we were around St. Louis.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That would have been funny. Y'all should have definitely recorded that.
I'm still apologizing for my tone at that time.
He's like, that was an idiot move. I'm like, did you just call me an idiot? He's like, you almost took out an entire pump.
Right, forget that you almost blew up the whole gas station, put a hole in the turnpike.
All I was thinking was boom.
Going viral with everything.
Kristi Leigh just blew up a gas station.
right outside of St. Louis, Missouri.
Yep. Oh my goodness, that'd have been a sight to see.
I think the idiot overtakes all that. So keep apologizing.
We're gonna have to post a picture of this. It seriously was ridiculous. The biggest U-Haul, and then with a trailer of my Jeep on the back of the trailer.
And I never drove a truck that big, and I know you have it. It was.
I mean, I was legit when we got in there. I was like, we don't gotta have a special license for this. Drive
my CDLs to drive this.
We stopped in Vegas for a night and parked that thing in a Target parking lot.
No, wait, what's this?
Yeah, that was Vegas. Yeah.
I was just thought.
Remember, we had to go in and buy locks to lock it because we never bought any locks.
Oh my goodness, I know that was funny.
That's definitely a trip. Driving from Ohio out west. So,
but we were seriously switching the cat and the dog back and forth. Like the dog would be in the Jeep being pulled, and the cat would be up front. And then, like the next stop, we would switch them and have the dog in the car and the cat in the Jeep.
The dog was
So it's likely, we could be possibly seeing you back around this way soon.
Yeah, it's a good possibility. Time's ticking.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know what's cool too is, I mean, and me and Kristi talk about this a lot. The old media, in a way, is kind of devolving, and there's a new media coming up to where a lot, everyone has access.
Yeah,
so,
and it's about your following, and you already got that.
And she's a hustler like me, which is why I respect it. So I told her, I'm like, in the meantime, at least, at the morning grind, get to grinding.
Right. Period.
We got some ideas.
Yeah.
Yes. Makes things happen. Yes. Yeah. I love it.
Sure.
Well, this has been a great interview. We're glad that you guys came and stopped through.
Yes.
How long are you guys in town for?
Well, we're jetting off.
Yeah, we're going to Florida.
Oh, excuse me. Y'all going with them, right? Y'all leaving us. Like, just gonna leave us
You
here
going
in
to
Ohio.
Orlando? Because we got Harry Potter outfits, and we are going to get ripped at Harry Potter World.
I'm gonna be following y'all. I'm gonna be watching.
He's like, I need you to hop on Amazon and pick out a Harry Potter outfit. I'm like, this one? He's like, no, not that one.
How long are you guys gonna be in Florida?
Harry Potter outfits out there.
So what is this? Is this some sort of Harry Potter revolution?
No, I just she's laid off, and at times she'll say that I call her Eeyore. It's like, all the tail's not going to go back on the same way. I'm like, let's do something fun. And my sister lives down there, so we're going to go and see them. And I said, well, we're down there. Let's just go to Orlando for a day and do it up.
Oh,
yeah.
So have fun. Who's Harry Potter? Is he a sorcerer or a magician?
He's Harry Potter. Don't disrespect Harry.
Is he a wizard? A sorcerer?
Yes.
A magician?
This is where Kristi comes in the name of Jesus.
Seriously, I'm like, I don't know about all this Harry Potter stuff.
Right.
It's like evil, sorcery, and all that.
The devil.
You guys want to give any shout outs? Any thank you, shout outs? Say hello to anybody?
Hello to everyone that has reached out to me and tried to get with me. I mean, like I said before, I mean, there's a little odd feeling about coming back home when you've left. Like, you almost feel like people are like, oh, you're gonna come back home.
Because they are. Yeah. They are.
Fortunately, I don't, maybe they're just talking about having back because so far everyone's been like very nice and welcoming and like asking me to come home, and that's been like a nice surprise. I'll tell you what, like, it's seasons like this that you do find out who's got your back.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's crazy because it's usually like there's certain people that you think that are gonna like reach out and they don't.
It's the ones who you wouldn't think.
You never think
that reach out.
That reach out and are super supportive and nice. I mean, you guys came out of nowhere, and I like love all you guys.
So we love you, girl.
So I mean,
you sis now,
right?
Well, that's what I always tell. I've been telling Kristi too. It's through hard times I think you find out who's really in your corner.
Oh yeah,
you know what
sure.
I mean. I've been through a lot of that in my life, and I don't know. As far as my shout outs, I would say to the city of Toledo, as a whole, reimagine the neighborhoods of 180 the mindset, because there's lots of opportunities in this city, and to that, as I say to the north never dies.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'd like to see more people get involved.
I love it. Yeah.
Yes.
I love
You
it.
should put banners up in your neighborhood. No, I
am on my house. You're going to see on the corner of Huron and Bush. I have an old building, and that's what it's going to have. It says "North Never Dies." But that's been my mantra the whole time.
An old building, hey?
Yes, an old building.
An old building, eh?
We'll be downtown soon.
Oh, okay.
That will tell you. I'll tell you a funny story. First time Kristi ever, one of the first couple times that she ever came to my house, and like I said, I live over on Huron.
Oh, this is a funny story.
She comes out of the house all dressed up from the news because 11's on Summit, so it's right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And she comes over and she's leaving, and I don't know, what was that, like midnight, 1 o'clock, because you got off at 11.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, here comes TPD, and she's coming out all dressed up, and they stop. Did a straight donut, came around and followed her.
Me?
Yeah, he was in the hood.
They're thinking,
They're like, what
a
are you
hooker coming
doing?
out of the house or
Oh, my
something?
God.
Well, then we ended up meeting the cop who it was later on because he had bounced at a bar that I was running downtown, and I'm laughing because he's like, wait a minute, that was Kristi, that was your house? I'm like, yeah. I said, I saw y'all profiling her coming out of my house. You know?
He totally did, and he said that he looked up, like
He did.
was following me, and then looked up who it was, and then was like, "Oh, maybe she's doing some kind of undercover." And
I can't have a personal life.
Yeah, exactly.
I get off work and then I do undercover investigations in North Toledo.
Wow.
Undercover prostitution sting.
He's like, excuse me, officer, I stay in the north.
The news just doesn't pay well. I need a side gig.
That's a nice little skit, Jesse.
Well, it really doesn't, but
Listen. Y'all are too funny.
Excuse me, man.
That'd make a great headline.
The news anchor dressed up at 1 o'clock in the morning in the north end of Toledo. What was she doing out there?
I love it, man. This is so funny.
The North never dies.
It never
No, it does not.
I love it, man. Well, this has been a great interview. I definitely look forward to you coming back because listen, I'm also someone who has moved away 3 times. Okay, 3 different times.
But you don't regret it, right?
Don't regret a thing.
Yeah.
And I'm probably gonna move away again. Like it is what it is. You know, I'm like this. Like you know, a lot of people, like you said, in Toledo, there's a lot of people who haven't gotten the opportunity to get out of Toledo, and so I think a lot of that comes from like envy because people kind of, you know, some people wish they could, you know, go to a different place and try out something new, and people everybody doesn't get that opportunity. So when someone gets the opportunity to do that, and then, you know, we decide, okay, you know, this has been fun, this has been real, and I don't want to go back home. That's just what it is. That's what it was for me. Like when I came back home, it was because I wanted to come back home. Like that's just it. And I don't have to. You don't owe anyone any explanation. You know, I don't have to tell. You know what I mean? I don't have to tell you what happened. You know what I mean? Like it just is what it is. I went out there, I had an experience, and now I'm back home. You know.
And like I said, you never know how things work together. I mean, like when the nanny that I hired was taking us to the airport, and she's like, I still think that you and your family were an answer to my prayer. She's like, you and your kids have just done so much for me. So she's like, if nothing else, it was an answer to my prayer, you know. And like, who knows? Like maybe that's why.
Yes.
This woman who's in a dark
to
place.
be an impact in her life.
She got to be a bonus grandma to my kids, and you know, and if that was the reason, then it's all worth it.
I appreciate what you just said. I call her up every now and again and drop that Cool Runnings line. I'm like, I see pride, I see power, I see a bad mother that don't take no crap from no one.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
I wish somebody would call me and say that to me.
Because, you know, and look, she's accomplished so much and has so much to be proud of. And I'm always telling her, I'm like, you do not ever look bad at yourself. You need to look in the mirror and know that you're doing what you need to do. Yes, damn right. Yeah, that's my lady.
I know what to say.
No, that's right,
man.
John. I know that's right, John. You a grown ass man.
My mother raised me right.
I know that's right. You a grown ass man.
Damn right.
Damn right.
He talks so good, he blushing too.
I'm blushing. He ain't even talking to me.
Right.
He got that game. He got that Northside game. Hold on, Kristi Leigh, you better keep your eye on him.
Yeah, that's what happened. She came over to the north, never left.
He got that North in his blood.
She went across that bridge and never came back. I love it.
That's amazing.
Well, man, we appreciate you guys coming through. This has been great energy. I love it. Y'all got to come in and guest co-host anytime.
Hey, anytime.
And we're definitely would love to partner up and do anything, whatever you guys are trying to work on. Yeah. We're here. We're a new entity here in the city, and we're doing things in the community, just trying to, like you said, revitalize this
100%.
community. A lot of people do talk bad about Toledo, and there is a lot of negativity in Toledo. However, there's also a lot of great in Toledo.
Yes,
there's a lot of talent. There's a lot of greatness. There's a lot of opportunity. So it's going to take people like all of us and everyone that's watching, all the bosses that are watching on our live and listening, and all the people who are really doing great things in the community. We have to keep doing it. Like, I don't care who doesn't show up. I don't care what you feel like, who wasn't watching or who. We have to focus on the people who are showing up and who are being impacted. Like you said, even if it was just your nanny that got impacted from your visit, from your experience to California, someone was impacted. You know what I mean?
And that's
what we're here for.
I got an opportunity yesterday to become a mentor to some young kids and teach them how to do DJing.
That's awesome.
They sent me a lesson plan and everything. So this summer, I'll give more information how the kids can sign up and everything.
And that's what it's about.
Shout out to you, Clyde. That's awesome.
It's about, and that's what it's about. It's about people who want to roll up their sleeves and put in the work. I mean, and as you said, Toledo's on the come up. It really is.
It's up to us. It's up to our generation.
100%. 100%.
So we have to make it happen.
Yes.
Yep. Yes. Well, tell everybody one more time where they can find both of you guys on social media.
He's like on and off social media.
Yeah, I'm currently deactivated. I'm taking care of some business ordeals.
Okay.
But I'll be back up.
All right.
Yeah. So you can find me Kristi Leigh TV, and it's the same on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of the things.
Was that a theme for the picture that you took with you and your kids? What I said, it looked like enchanted or something.
He said he looked up your picture. He was like, they look like they in an enchanted garden. It looked like a picture off of like a magazine. Literally. Well, we appreciate you guys. We're gonna take a quick break. Shout out to our sponsors: Hot Box, Essential Vibes, Mud City Entertainment, Land Self, the People Salesman,
yes, sir.
Greater New Psalmist Church,
Amen.
Young Men and Women for Change, J. Rush Jennings, Sasha Denise, The Social Butterfly. And if you would like to become a sponsor of the #1 voted podcast, make sure you send your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com, and you can become a sponsor of the #1 voted show. So keep it locked right here. We're coming right back. Keep it locked.
I'm broken. I'll never be the same. I'm broken. I will never be the same. Got me by my new name. I'm broken. I will never be the same. Got me by my new name. I'm broken. I will never be the same. Got me by my new name. I will never be the same. Got me by my new name.
My first experience going to a dealership, I had bad credit, and the salesman made me feel horrible. I don't ever want you to have that feeling nor that experience. I guess that's why for the past 9 years they call me the people salesman. Good credit or bad credit, it does not matter to me. No matter your situation, if there's a way to get what you want done, I promise you, I will do everything I can to find it. So please be sure to stop and see me today at your people salesman.
It's the vibe for me. It's your vibe for me. Do you see me out there vibing freely? I don't care. I'm a vibe anywhere. Take a drive or by fair. Apply your pressure 'cause I'm rare. It's the vibe for me.
wanna rise. And you don't want no problem with us guys. Ohio wanna rise. Yeah, look. Name a better duo. Ain't no niggas you know. I came from the heavens. Park the car on Pluto. The Audemars Hublot. Pockets fat as sumo. Women on me, you know. They wanna do the you know. I'm not the number 2. I'm the numero uno. When me and Fi together, the conflict is crucial. The diamonds is future. My cousin is shooter. Other one a scammer. Another one a booster. I like them dark, full of melanin. I'm a fix, she my medicine. Her ass shake like it's gelatin. The plug card, he bout the melanin. Your man called, he bout to tell again. They got him preaching like the Reverend now. This local shit is irrelevant.
If you're tired of church as usual and you're looking for something invigorating, exciting with passion, then the Greater New Psalmist Baptist Church, 3251 Glendale, is the place for you. We are a people that's determined to occupy all streets while cultivating cultural change. The only thing's missing is you. Meet us at 3251 Glendale Avenue as we continue to be relevant and occupy all streets while cultivating cultural change.
Hello, my name is Shae Mahone Sr., Founder and Executive Director of Young Men and Women for Change Behavior Modification Bootcamp Program. If you are a parent experiencing issues or problems with your child, then give us a call today. Young Men and Women for Change, 567-277-5352. Productive leaders for tomorrow's future.
DB Bands on the beat, boy. Hold on. Hey. Hold on.
Run it up, we gon' run it up. Got this cash in my bag, watch me run it up. Run it up, we gon' run it up. Got this cash in my bag, watch me run it up. All my ladies, if you feel me, help me run it up. If you feel me, help me run it up. All my ladies, if you feel me, help me run it up. If you feel me, help me run it up. Shout out to all of my ladies who getting it. Focus and handling business. Not wasting time on these niggas. Only got time for the figures. No, I don't mean to brag. I got my eye on the bag. Know that the money converts. And I got my mind on the cash. Never mind these haters. Focus on my paper. You ain't getting no money. Hell no, you want me. I'm a boss, boy. I got cash all in my bag.
I'm a boss, boy. I got cash all in my bag.
Run it up, we gon' run it up. Got this cash in my bag, watch me run it up. Run it up, we gon' run it up. Got this cash in my bag, watch me run it up. All my ladies, if you feel me, help me run it up. If you feel me, help me run it up. All my ladies, if you feel me, help me run it up. If you feel me, help me run it up. Do what it take for the cash. Then I'ma split it in half. Go put it up in the safe. Buy me a couple of bags. My hustle hand is harder than your hustle hand will ever be. That's why I'm single, cause most of these niggas, they just can't keep up with me. So where my ladies who gon' get it on their own? Boy, when you see me, don't be blowing up my phone. Let me live, I got 0 fucks to give. Let me live, I got 0 fucks to give. Run it up, we gon' run it up. Got this cash in my bag.
Rico.
I can see when he creep cause he moving slow. Yeah, we finna set it off for sure. And she digging my flow, and she like how I roll, and she like how I stroke for sure. I be stepping like Mike and I'm living my life. We gon' slide it, the rain goes go, let's go. Cause I'ma shake them dice, hit 7 and take your bread and jump you, nigga, and that's on gangin' up. Throw my shot, I bet that it dropped too. I'm whipping the work and flip acrobatic. I wanna go Madam Michael Phelps and your bitch too. I put in the work, you're a step past a nigga. Your bitch hit me up for new designer, man. She think I'm the bomb like my name Osama. Let me play with the pussy, sound like a trumpet. Man, they hit my phone line cause I'm never front. Smoking on spinning strong, you'll think that pop out with us.
Wake up. You are now listening to the Rise and Grind Morning Show, presented by 419 The Grind.
Welcome back. You are tuned into the #1 podcast, the Rise and Grind Morning Show with Leah, Renee, Shae, Clyde, Green, and Jay. And we have our next guest in the building. Hey. It is our boy Rico T.
How y'all doing?
What's up, Rico T?
How you feeling?
Good morning. Thank you for rising and grinding with us. And introduce your boy who came over here with you.
That's my man's over there. His name is B-Roll. He's also an artist too and a producer.
All right.
B-Roll.
What's up, B-Roll? How you doing? Thank y'all for stopping through, rising and grinding with us.
B-roll footage, like B-R-O-L-L or B-R-O-W-E? B-roll.
Mm-hmm.
It don't stand for blunt rolling. I was playing. Bankroll.
Bankroll.
Let me get them together. It's bankroll, brothers. Bankroll.
Okay, well, tell the listeners and the viewers about yourself. Where you grew up, what high school you went to.
Mm-hmm.
What's your zodiac sign?
Man, I'm a Sagittarius.
Okay. He said first of all.
Because a lot of people always get up.
What they be saying about the Sagittarius?
Basically that we ain't
what?
shit.
Oh,
Excuse my language.
Well, keep it real. Are you? Is you ain't shit?
No, I'm definitely a good man.
Okay. Excuse me. You talk your shit. Okay.
But all right, so my real name is Nazia, Nazia.
I like that.
My last name is Smith. I'm actually
Does your name have a meaning?
Actually, I'm supposed to be like an Arabic god. I did my
well, excuse me.
A teacher had told me this when I was like in the 6th grade. I'm sorry. A teacher had actually told me this when I was in the 6th grade when I was in Michigan. I went to MTA. And he was telling me, he was like, your name is unique. It's something. So he ended up looking it up in the middle of the whole class. And he told me, and everybody was like, what? And then it was just crazy after that.
Wow. That's dope.
Yeah.
So you said you're originally from Detroit, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you grew up there until about what age?
Well, I was kind of in and out because my mom, she kind of liked to, bounce around a lot and stuff. So I was born in Lima, Ohio, but I grew up in Detroit probably till I was like 5. Then I came to Finley for a little bit. Then when I want to say I was like 8, 9, that's when I got introduced to Toledo. My mom was messing with this dude, and y'all know how that goes. Nah, like it's real stuff. I'm raw. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Hey,
I'm raw.
I was listening to you. Was up and down 75.
Yeah.
So, for sure.
Yeah, everywhere. Everywhere. So he ended up getting locked up when we was here. Well, not here. When we was in Finley. He ended up getting locked up. Moved him up there. My mom's basically like about to go to Toledo. So I'm like, well, what's Toledo? I get up here. I seen the Boys and Girls Club. The first time I seen anything like that and stuff like that.
Yeah, so shout out to the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah, I appreciate them a lot because they kept me out of the streets at a young age, though.
That's what's up.
Pretty much, came up here. It was like new home. I ended up going to Pickett. Ended up meeting some friends and stuff like that. So kind of grew up there. Then my mom was like, nope, we going back to Detroit. I'm like, I'm in the 6th grade. I'm like, dang, all right, cool. So I go back up there. It get raw up there. It's raw. I'm scrapping every day now. I'm fighting every day. I'm making choices at a young age I'm really not supposed to make. But my mom, she had a hard life, y'all. So I understand like some things that happened. I didn't when I was younger, but I'm 23 now, so I kind of understand it. From
Are you a father now?
Yes.
So obviously becoming a parent, it makes you understand even more.
Yes. So my mom going through what she going through, I felt like I was the man. I had to step up.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So I had to start doing things for my little brother, my little sister. I had to start doing things for myself and stuff like that. I ain't proud of it, but I'm here now. So So pretty much, I want to say when I was like 14, we come back down here, finishing up my 8th grade year. She wants to go back to Detroit, but she wants to go up there for good because she got an opportunity and stuff or whatever. So I'm like, you know what? If that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. I want to stay down here.
How old was you?
14.
I got a 14-year-old, and I'm just thinking like, I wish my 14-year-old would.
Yeah, I go so 6th grade, Detroit, 7th grade, back down here, 7th, 8th grade, boom. So she want to go back. She was a nurse. I don't blame her.
Yeah. More money in Michigan.
I end up staying down. I ended up staying down there for like a little bit. Came down in the summertime after my freshman year. She basically kind of like just left me. So now I'm back here. I'm kind of on my own. I ain't really got family here and nothing like that. So most of my friends was like my real family, real close and stuff. So around 15, 16, I'm a basketball player, going to Woodward and stuff like that. Shout out to the North Side too.
Okay.
But I going to the Woo. It was rough over there too. People like, oh, he from Detroit, about to test him every day. So I got tested every day. But eventually they got cool. And they're like, oh, he cool. Boop, boop, boop. They didn't know I did rap on the side though. Now Loki didn't know I did rap on the side. So one day I got high. I ain't gonna lie to you, I got high. My friend always played beats. And I'm like, why this nigga always playing beats? I don't really like beats, but the SpongeBob beat he had was raw. So I'm like, all right, cool. I rapped on it. They jaws dropped. So I'm like, y'all rock with that for real? They're like, nah, bro, like, you hot. So I'm like, all right, cool. Kind of start playing with it a little bit. Say, forget basketball. So at this time, I'm on my own and I'm staying with my best friend's mom at the time, Navion, and his mom, Gwendolyn Carter. So I'm staying with them, and it was kind of rough because she already had 3 kids, and now she's taking care of her best friend's like son and stuff like that. So it got hard on her. We ended up bumping heads, and I ended up being back on my own again. So
you was a rebel. You didn't want to listen to nobody.
Yeah, it was bad. I ain't gonna lie. But it was because I was so confused on why my mom did me the way she did me. I'm going through so much at adolescence and shit. So, you know, I'm on my own again, and I had another good friend of mine, Xavier Gaines. I guess his grandparents have been watching me since I was like a kid. They always wanted to know what was going on with me and stuff. They get wind I'm out on my own. I ended up going to the children's service. I moved in with them. So it's kind of like the Michael Orr story from that point on. I basically went from being on my own, having to get it out the mud completely, to now I'm living this kind of rich lifestyle and stuff. Okay. They worked for the city. She was a retired person at Libby. They set me straight and stuff. They was nervous. She told me she thought I was gonna steal. The first week I stayed in her house, she thought I was gonna come downstairs, steal money out her wallet, take her car keys and all that. So she was a white lady, but it's cool because Janet, I appreciate her so much. She made me this man who I am today in a way. I give my mother credit, of course, but that lady Janet and Gwen, I give them a lot of credit.
That's amazing. Shout out to them.
A lot of credit. Yes. So they raised me. I ended up going to start. Like I said, fuck basketball at that point. I'm on this rapping thing now. So they was kind of like, nah, you smart. Go to college. They want me to go to college. So I'm like, yeah, they do sound smart, but I'm not doing that. So pretty much from that point on, I started rapping, start trying it out. I'm dropping songs in high school. People was rocking it a little bit and stuff like that. I ended up meeting him along the way and stuff like that. But that was later on and stuff in my rap career so far and stuff. But yeah, at that point, I'm doing everything I can do. I'm 18 now. I got to get out on my own. They like, yo, you got to get out, do your own thing now. So I got my own spot. I'm still rapping. I meet my baby mama and stuff. We end up clicking and stuff like that. So now I'm progressing as a man. I'm kind of on my own, but I still ain't got answers from my mother. Now I'm like 19, 20 and stuff. Excuse me, and stuff like that. Now I'm just so lost in everything, and I had my son at 19.
No, it's probably
she wasn't even there.
Your relationship.
She wasn't there.
The father and
she wasn't there. She didn't come to the. It was like it was hurtful because their whole family is looking at me like.
Where your
family
at,
where your family, boy, what the hell going on? Not even Janet and them, they wasn't even around at the time. And it wasn't because we was into it or anything like that, just I had to be my own man. Right. So now I got my son, I'm working, I'm bouncing from job to job, I'm still trying to do rap. It ain't working, it ain't really working right now, so what's there to do now? Just run the streets, I guess. Running the streets, doing things and stuff like that. And I remember just one night I met Frankie Corleone, shout out to him too. He heard one of my songs. I was helping him, I think, move some stuff or whatever. He was like, yo, who's this? Everybody's like, oh, that's Rico. He like, nah, nigga, who the fuck is this? Like, it's Rico. He like, yo, come to my studio. Whoever recording you ain't recording, come to my studio. Now I'm at his studio. He put me on the game and stuff, so now I'm involved.
Shout out to Frankie Corleone.
Yeah, shout out to Frankie, dog.
He'll be on next week. He'll be here next week.
Okay.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that. Okay, Frankie. I gotta call you after this. I gotta call you. Yeah, he I kind of was under his wing for a little bit. He kind of put me on game. He's like, nah, you talented. You got something. Your voice.
Gotta tap in.
Yeah. He kind of evolved me a little bit. Told me, got me more lyrical and stuff like that. So from that point on, it was rap. But I still got my son to take care of.
Yeah, for sure.
Now I got a daughter.
And how old is your son now?
About to be 4.
And your daughter's how old?
3. Yes. So I have my daughter, first daughter. So now I'm like, all right, I got 2
That really
kids.
changes your perspective, right? Now you got a little girl to think about.
Yeah, and then it's like me and her falling out. We not really seeing eye to eye and doing stuff like that. So it was just a lot. It was just a lot.
Sound
for me.
like life.
Man, it was
life hit you like a ton of bricks.
Life, but it hit me so hard. My mother's not being around. So
yeah.
Just this past year, me and her just got back cool.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm glad to hear that.
Just got back cool. She's supportive now and stuff, you know. And she apologized to me about some things and stuff. I still ain't got answer to some things, but I'm okay with it.
That's good.
You know? I'm okay with it now, so.
At least y'all talking.
Yeah. Have you guys ever thought about
That's
doing
me too.
like some family therapy? I mean, you know, mental health is such a big thing in us as a Black community. It was looked at as a stigma, and we weren't
Exactly.
taught to like get therapy and seek therapy and get help. Maybe that could benefit you and your mom.
Janet actually put me in therapy when I was staying with her, so but I never asked my mom to do therapy because I know she ain't the type to get into that.
Gotcha.
So
Is your music therapeutic to you?
yes, for
Like, you know,
sure.
Yeah.
My favorite artist is J. Cole, so
Oh, yeah.
he got me through everything.
So he would be who you would if you could tour with anybody. It would be him. Yeah.
Sign me.
Right away.
Sign me.
Right. Yeah.
Is
He's
that
definitely one of the greats.
One of your questions was who inspires you? Was that one of the people that
Yes,
inspires
J. Cole.
you?
J. Cole, he don't get the respect he deserves.
Right.
First
Yeah,
of all,
no.
like he's everything that people want. He's everything people want to hear, but when they hear, they like, nah, we don't want to hear that because it's so raw, it's so true, it's so true to the core. You can't
And it's
deny
so
it.
positive.
And it got a message.
It's such a
It
message.
ain't always exactly. So he always each song I got a message from him. I never got a message from like NBA YoungBoy and stuff like that.
And
Like
that's-
I rock with YoungBoy though, but he not painting me a picture that I can understand and follow like I can with J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Wale.
And that's the sad part about it, because those artists that you just named, Wale, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, they don't get the recognition that they truly should get. And their music is so much more powerful, impactful, and better than some of the stuff that's, you know, getting all the you know, recognition. So it's tough.
What song do you like making the most?
Off of my tape that I just dropped, Detroit Talk. Yeah, I got it.
That was today, right? That was today?
It just dropped today.
Okay.
Actually, everybody go pick it up right now. It's stores everywhere. It's on all platforms. It's on YouTube. Like you gonna find it. You're gonna find it. So I want to say Roadrunner was probably like my favorite song for sure, because it was fun. It was hype. I had like 15 people with me in the studio. So yeah, it was geek when I made that song. And I met Energy and stuff like that too. So that was big for me too, me and Energy. He's Rio's producer. I'm not sure if y'all recognize or not recognize, but know who that is. But Energy, you know, big person, real big person. So he was like, yo, you raw. You need to like drop something like tape or something like that. So I'm like, I ain't really got like stuff put together, a whole bunch of singles. So they like, nah. So they take me to Detroit, put me in the studio, and boom, Detroit Talk pretty much made.
And speaking of Detroit, I mean, because you said you've lived in Detroit, you lived in Toledo, Findlay, different places like that. You've been around. What do you think about the artists and the music here in Toledo and also in Detroit? And what do you think about some of the artists who have like, you know, what's his name? The guy from Detroit, and him and
Sorry, baby.
Yeah,
really great, right?
and what's the other guy's name? Goodness, First Day Out. What's his name?
T Grizzly.
Yeah. What do you think about you know, the music here in Toledo and Detroit? And
It's
and
similar.
artists?
It's similar, but I laugh at it low key because it's like it's people like me who got longevity, and there's certain people that just I got it for like a song or two, and people just keep on hyping them up because they got the popularity. It's like a popularity contest here. In Detroit, you got a sort of a more like we all trying to work together to kind of get it out the mud.
Okay, yeah.
Even though we beefing when it comes to this money, no, we gonna work together. We gonna make this hit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's the structure here is just all messed up.
So you say you feel in Toledo like it's a popularity thing, and that's funny because a lot of local artists say that, you know.
I mean, but it's like I like everybody here. Don't get me wrong, and a lot of people tend not to like me because I'm just truthful. I'm just raw. I don't care because that's how it came to me for real. And I know I can't be like that with everybody, but that's just the way I gotta be, you know. But I like the sound here. We got talent here. You know,
You got any songs with any people here? Like who have you worked with here?
I got a song with GTP Dato. I got a song with Rambo that's not out yet. Debbie Bands. I did songs with Tron with the Bars, Eric Travis, Cass Stylo, like the list is going on and on and on. Yeah, I work my ass off.
Who's a female artist, industry wise, celebrity wise, that if you could work with, you would work with?
Mulatto.
Yeah, she's hot. She's hot for
Big
sure.
Lotto.
Yeah, Big Lotto.
She's definitely doing her thing.
For sure, I would work with her, SZA too.
Yeah, SZA's hot.
Fire. What's the I can't pronounce it. I can't never pronounce her
Janae
name
Aiko?
right. No, yeah, her. She's
everybody says her. That's right. Girl. She's a whole vibe. Everybody loves Janae Aiko.
Soul snatcher.
Like you said, how he got you through she got me through all those stuff.
Man, what?
She got some hits for days. Days. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
So what you got in plan to promote this new album you dropped? Like what you got in store for that? Like
basically I got a couple stops I'm about to make after I leave here in about a month. I gotta go to Miami. And after I come back from Miami.
Everybody going to Miami but us, Shae.
I gotta go to Miami in a month. Then after I have to go to New York in June because it's some A&Rs that spotted me through famous person sharing my stuff or whatever. They spotted me, so now they want me to come up there. From what I heard right now, it's nothing like major, nothing like that. I think they just want to kind of consult with me and kind of just get an idea of what's really going on with me and see what I can really produce and bring in and stuff like that. Then after that, probably come back here, just continue to work at the Midwest really. They shooting. They shooting. But yeah, come back here and just continue to kind of work at the Midwest and get really known in my region before I keep trying to spread out and stuff like that. I have family that's in Atlanta. I got family that's in Cali. I got family that's in New York. So I can make my way around kind of wherever I want to go and stuff like that. And I have people that's all online sharing it. I got these couple of sites that's going to post my stuff and get it more revenue, more numbers.
Busy.
Yes. You got any performances coming up?
No, I don't perform here.
Okay. I mean, anywhere.
No, not really right now, just due to the fact that I did have the show. It was supposed to happen with Glock 9. Something happened with Glock 9, so where I couldn't perform in that.
COVID too. Like COVID is putting
COVID was crazy
on everything. Yeah,
it was a lot of stuff last year I was supposed to do that I could not do, but I can do it this year. So more shows probably in the future, but right now I don't know. It's kind of hard because some of the promoters they don't rock with my kind of person. Like like
that's
me,
why you don't perform here. Is that
pretty much? You know, for a lot of people don't rock with me here, and it's like I love Toledo. Toledo like my second home. I love this city. This city can be beautiful if we just all work together. Stop all that violence and everything, man. Like and just really like work as one. It'll be amazing. This is a hidden gem.
I agree.
This is a hidden gem. People don't even know it. Y'all need to wake up. For real.
Absolutely.
Y'all heard them. Wake up. Well, tell the people where they can find you on social media.
You can find me at Rico T ____. You can find me also on Facebook at What's the Move Rico. You can also find me pretty much anywhere else on the internet just under Rico T, man. I'm Rico T, just plain and simple on Twitter, Rico T. I'm everywhere, y'all. I'm everywhere, and I'm about to blow. I'm telling you, I got a lot of stuff coming. I just want to tell y'all something that I had a theory. If I was to get signed, right, I want to have a 3-day festival here to where I take up the Mudhead Stadium, right? We take up the Huntington Center, I think that's there, right? And then I want to have that ProMedica part too, to where it's like, I could have like B-list, C-list here, A-list celebrities here, and like the local talent here. Give everybody like a chance. Like when I think about stuff, I think about stuff to help everybody. I want to help out everybody because I never had nothing in life. So everything I got on my feet, these Yeezys right here, I got it on my own. So I try to like inspire everybody, let everybody know you can get through it. It was times I wanted to let go, I let go, but I stayed strong. And now everything's starting to just unfold in my hands. I'm like,
yeah, I love it. Thank you for your testimony and your transparency and just sharing your story with us because it does get hard. It's a hard journey in this entertainment industry. We say it all the time, and it's only the strong survive. So you gotta stay with it and keep that passion alive and just continue to fight and grind it out. And
and then he was a big help for me too over there, B-Roll. He was a huge help for me. Like when I met Frankie, I had met him, and I didn't even know he rapped at the time. He was just kind of like, the guy that was always around. Just him being around, I clicked up with him, and we just always kind of talked, hung out, and stuff like that. He's like, yo, you got to get serious with this music. I heard some of his beats. I'm like, I rock with your beats. So he was just always kind of keeping me going for us, instead of just giving up. Like, you can't give up.
Yeah, it's good to have somebody like that in your corner. Man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, well, we definitely appreciate you stopping through here to 419 Grind, and definitely cannot forget about us. So when you do blow, just remember that you were here first. Okay, you got to come here first. Drop all your exclusives here first.
Come here with 10 stacks. Just
Oh, okay,
Love
yeah.
y'all.
Okay,
And I
hey.
appreciate y'all like giving me the time and the spot. Hey, I'm dead ass, y'all.
We appreciate you.
I'm dead ass, but yeah, I appreciate y'all, and it's like I always watch y'all on Facebook, always watch y'all stuff. So I'm like, yo, I gotta get on there, and it's like y'all was a whole vibe.
And you did say that in the email. Cause I saw it. I said, let me go get him right now.
Yeah, I got a lot of respect for y'all. And me and my girl, we watch y'all stuff. So
Oh, thank you. Well, Shae's gonna hit you with the affirmation in person.
Okay.
Here we go. You have been pushing beyond far outside of your comfort zone, and it's finally paying off in more ways than you've ever realized. Every little decision you make to grow requires a feeling of discomfort. Now that you are learning to embrace this feeling, growth is being rapid for you. The people around you are wondering how you are attracting so much abundance. It's because you are becoming your best version of yourself, and everyone can see it.
That's real. Too. It felt like it was.
You feel that in your
Yes,
soul.
that was for you. That was definitely for you.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
Mama, we doing something now.
Hey.
We doing something now, Mama.
Yes.
That's what's up.
Yes.
We appreciate you coming
And
in.
what's your girl's name? You said you ain't your girl.
Heaven Jones.
Shout out to Heaven. And she,
Okay.
I think she's been watching. So shout out to Heaven. We appreciate you guys watching every morning and tuning in and just, showing love and support. We thank you. I want to say shout out to our sponsors, Hotbox, Central Vibes,
Yep.
Mud City ENT,
Uh-huh.
Land Self, the People Salesman,
Yes, sir.
Greater New Psalmist Church,
Amen.
Young Men and Women for Change,
Yep.
J. Rush Jennings, Sasha Denise, and the Social Butterfly. And if you would like to become a sponsor of the #1 voted podcast, make sure you send your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com, and you can become a sponsor of our show. Want to thank you guys for coming in. Want to also thank Kristi.
Y'all, can we please do it? Let's do them a favor. Let's get this global. Let's get this global.
Yeah,
this
like and share
podcast.
for
This
sure.
podcast.
Yes.
It's big. It's bigger than Toledo. It's for Toledo, but it's bigger than Toledo.
Yeah.
Y'all,
Yes,
please.
yes,
Please.
yes.
Thank you.
And we do reach near and far.
Yes,
Yes, we do.
So thank you guys for coming in. Want to thank Kristi Leigh and John Scott for coming in as well. It's
Shouts
been a
out.
great
Yes.
show, great energy.
She sent me a picture that I got to show you after the show.
Oh, okay, great. Want to say to our fellas who are going to be leaving us for the weekend and are going to be here with us on Monday, but we wish you guys safe travels. We want you guys to have a great time. You guys, especially you, Jesse, you work so hard, so you guys really take this time to relax and unwind. And, I know you're going to be doing some work too, but, have
But
fun.
it's Florida.
Yeah, it's Florida.
Yes.
Have fun. You're going to see lots of asses.
Huh?
Lots of
Big
asses.
old butts.
Lots of Latina.
I nominate myself to be on butt patrol.
So you guys stay out of trouble, okay? I don't want to have to come,
We will.
do any rescues.
But keep your pocketbooks handy. We may need some bail money.
We got you off the show.
Just
I
leave
have to
me.
call Dr. Vic.
Just, just leave me, with the bank account information, and I got
man.
And to all our grinders, make sure you guys have a safe weekend.
Yes.
Please, the weather
Safe
don't
Toledo.
act
It's gonna be
crazy.
a nice
Please.
weekend.
Yes.
It's gonna be raining, on Saturday and Sunday, so definitely be safe. Yeah. And
Ace,
yes,
wanna
everybody
say
have a great
something?
weekend. What you want to say, Ace?
What you want to say? Quit tattletale. Oh, goodness.
Y'all
right,
should
well,
have kept
you
me back
guys-
there with y'all. He wouldn't have told on y'all.
Have a great weekend out there, Toledo. We love you guys, and like me and Shae always say, until next time.
Hey.
Mwah. Hey.
Hey.